What if I told you I stared down the throat of a Texas tornado and lived to tell the tale? You probably think I'm crazy, but that's exactly what I did, grabbing the steering wheel and heading straight into the heart of Tornado Alley. Forget what you've seen in Hollywood movies. This is real-life Texas, where Mother Nature throws her wildest parties and the sky itself feels alive. Hold onto your hat, y'all, because this story's got wind, rain, thunder, and more adrenaline than a rodeo on Dollar Whiskey Night. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the Lone Star Plate, where we serve up Texas-sized stories, flavors, and adventures every single week. I'm your host, and let me tell you, today, we're diving into the eye of the storm, literally. I'm sharing what it's really like to go storm chasing right here in Texas, the belly of Tornado Alley. Whether you're a weather buff, a thrill seeker, or just a Texan proud of our wildland, you're in for a ride today. Don't go anywhere, because you're about to see the Lone Star State like never before through a windshield streaked with rain and lit up by the fiercest lightning you've ever seen. Let's get something straight. Chasing storms in Texas ain't just about being reckless. It's about respect, science, history, and yeah, maybe a little bit of Texas-sized crazy. Tornado Alley stretches right across northern Texas, all the way up through Oklahoma and Kansas, with our own backyard serving as both playground and battleground for some of the most ferocious storms on the planet. Every spring, the clash of hot, dry air from the desert and cool, moist air from the Gulf cooks up a recipe for tornadoes, each more unpredictable than the last. My journey started just west of Fort Worth, where the vast flatlands roll out like the world's biggest welcome mat for supercells. I met up with a team of experienced storm chasers, folks with chase vehicles loaded down with weather sensors, radar screens, and enough emergency gear to make you think they're prepping for the apocalypse. But here's the kicker. Most chasers aren't daredevils. They're weather nerds out to increase our understanding of tornadoes, hoping to make communities safer. The day started quiet enough, humid, heavy, that kind of thick Texas air you can just feel is holding on to secrets. By early afternoon, the sky started changing. The light took on a greenish tint, a sure sign something bad was brewing above. Out on a dusty county road near Seymour, the group's radios crackled to life. We've got rotation. It's hard to explain how your heart feels that first moment the possibility becomes real. This wasn't just another summer storm. The wind picked up, thunder started rumbling, and suddenly it was go time. Let me tell you, chasing a tornado isn't like what you see in the movies. There's more waiting, more tension, a lot less running for your life, unless you mess up. But the atmosphere is electric. Everyone's staring at the sky, reading clouds like tea leaves. Then, as the storm cell grew, the rain started coming sideways, the wind ripping tree limbs like toothpicks, and bolts of lightning lit up the fields. I'll never forget the sight. A funnel beginning to dip from a wall cloud, twisting and stretching like a giant corkscrew. We watched, awestruck, as it thickened and touched down maybe 5 miles away, sending a swirl of red Texas dirt spiraling up into the heavens. People always ask, "Were you scared?" And yeah, I'd be lying if I said my boots didn't shake a little. But there's something about storms out here. They remind you of your place in the world. All the modern conveniences, the highways, the little towns. Out there in the midst of raw, untamed Texas sky, you realize just how powerful nature can be. No two tornadoes are ever the same. The speeds, directions, even the noises, a kind of freight train roar mixed with the weirdest silence you'll ever hear. Our team kept a safe distance, backed up by live radar feeds and road maps. As the tornado danced across the open country, it yanked fence posts, tossed hay bales, and thankfully missed most homes and businesses. But every chaser knows there are stories where the outcome isn't so lucky. That's why the science matters. The faster meteorologists can issue warnings, the more lives get saved. I watched the team log wind speeds, snap photos, and record video that would be combed by researchers for months. Each chase adds knowledge, pushing Texas weather science another step forward. Now, here's a twist you might not expect. The community. Storm chasers are a tight-knit bunch, equal parts competitive and caring. You might swap barbecue tips over the radio, share intel on the best county roads, and if things get hairy, you look out for each other. And the respect for locals runs deep. Many chasers, after the storm passes, stick around to help folks clear debris or check on distant neighbors whose phones might be down. And y'all, don't even get me started on the Texas sky itself. There's nothing quite like that moment after a tornado, when the storm has moved on and the western sun breaks through, lighting up the soaked earth and turning those low clouds gold and pink and blue. It's like all of Texas breathes out at once. And you remember why folks choose to plant roots in a place as wild as this. Here's a fact for you. Texas claims more tornadoes annually than any state except Kansas and Oklahoma. That's hundreds of twisters every year, each a reminder of our unpredictable weather. But rather than run from it, we face it head on, the Texas way. If you've ever wondered what it's like to chase storms, I hope this gave you a taste, not just of the danger, but of the wonder, the teamwork, and the incredible beauty of the Texas plains when the sky goes wild. And let me tell you, next time you're sitting on a front porch watching a storm roll in, take a second to marvel, because you're witnessing something ancient, powerful, and uniquely Texan. All right, y'all, I want to hear from you now. Have you ever experienced a Texas storm up close? Would you ever consider storm chasing, or do you think I'm just plumb nuts? Drop your wildest weather stories in the comments below. And if you liked rolling through Tornado Alley with me today, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the Lone Star Plate for more Texas-sized adventures, and ring that bell so you don't miss a single storm or a single brisket recipe. Thanks for chasing the storm with me, Lone Star fam. Until next time, keep your aim high, your boots muddy, and your eyes on that big, beautiful Texas sky. This is the Lone Star Plate signing off. Y'all stay safe out there.